Oh, I'm a pet it.
No, I was 4 or 5 years old, and I remember this is one of those stories where I just remember a bunch of shit that doesn't matter. So it was like 10 at night, and it was like time for bed. I was watching Wishbone, and I just got like the
dog.
Yeah, the dog. That show.
Okay.
I was just watching that, and I don't know what came over me, but I was like, I'm gonna go make a potion. So what I did, I went into my toy box, and I pulled out one of those like McDonald's Halloween pails. And I got that, and I just grabbed everything I could. I had fucking, what is it? I grabbed a wooden spoon from the kitchen, and I mixed together like green paint and like ripped up paper and water and fucking Captain Crunch and glue and all this shit together. And I did it for like a full hour, just putting random shit in this and mixing it together, and then I just threw it away and went to bed.
Great.
I thought you said you were gonna eat it.
I thought you were gonna eat it too.
No.
But I don't think we'd be talking to you right now if you ate that.
You bringing up the McDonald's Halloween pills reminds me of
Love this.
when I first got like really sick before I got diagnosed.
With AIDS?
Yeah, with AIDS.
Yeah.
My family had like 6 of those McDonald's because we were just a fat family, just eating McDonald's all the time. So we had like 6 of those plastic McDonald's Halloween pills, and I was like throwing up into each one of them, and when one got full, I would just put it next to the bed and get the other one.
Ew. Are you laughing at the vomit or 6-7?
Did your parents ever do that thing where they make you throw up in the popcorn bowl and then just wash it to eat popcorn in it later?
No?
Dude, I used to do that at 8 years old. That was so fucking cool. Yes!
It was cool. I don't think I've ever thrown up in anything but the toilet.
It's cool that they made me throw up in that popcorn.
I think this may just be this is me and Lily's connection, our poverty roots.
Yeah. Throwing up in the popcorn bucket and then using it.
You would have the giant plastic bucket for popcorn when you got sick. Your parents were like, "Here, throw up in this," and then they did, and they just wash it out and reuse it for popcorn.
Why not just the toilet?
Well, because you're sick and you're laying in bed. You're sick and you're laying in bed.
Give me like a bedpan or something.
You're sick and you're fucking in bed.
What kind of fucking 1950s ass house are you living in where they have bedpans?
There's a lot of fucking going on. What's with all this fuck being thrown around?
The drawings.
How do you guys feel about dry heaving? Do you also want to kill yourself when you do it?
About what?
Dry heaving is the worst fucking thing ever.
I hate
what is dry heaving?
Dry heaving is when you're sick and you're vomiting so much that there's literally no more vomit inside.
Yeah.
There's there's no more vomit, but you still need to vomit, so you just have the sensation of vomiting and nothing comes out.
God, no, I fucking hate that so much.
I remember one time I was sick as a kid and I was dry heaving for legit like 3 hours and I wanted to kill myself.
No,
I did it in school once for like a whole day.
I hate throwing up so much.
And dude, honestly, you might have to cut this out if it's too graphic. Do you guys ever get to the point in throwing up where like you would throw up all of like the liquid in your body, and then you'd just be left with throwing up like fucking like half digested food chunks, like sliding out of your mouth?
You ever throw up so much that it's almost stomach acid and you can feel like a burning?
Yes.
I've been there a few times, yeah.
You have to like brush your teeth immediately because it feels like it's rotting
brush your teeth.
Yeah.
And then it tastes sweet when you like put water in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
The human body, man. It's a real magical place.
It tastes like I'm drinking like sugar water when I like wash my mouth out after it.
And do you guys remember when we would like go and like take a shit, but it would get stuck halfway through, and we have to reach down and pull it out with our hand?
What? I don't know about that.
It paused?
I like that freeze. He couldn't even believe that.
A dingleberry?
And then you floss your teeth with it?
I remember going over to my babysitter's house one time, and she had one of those disgusting little like Pomeranian dogs. And that dog had like a dingleberry hanging out of its ass, but it kept running away from
What?
So she's just chasing this dog going through the house with shit hanging out of its butt.
Ew.
And it would like get on the couch and start sitting on the couch, and they get up and start sitting on a chair.
Wow.
And their whole house ended up with like little doo-doo spots.
Little deuce. Yo, shout out to little deuce.
Little deuce spots.
Yeah.
When I had that bunny, my friend was saying I should name it Little Deuce Deuce, and it pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh wait, that's something I can
Little
talk about on
Deuce.
the channel.
Yeah.
So
Here we go.
the other day, I found an abandoned baby bunny outside at my mom's
Oh.
place.
Bunny!
And I took it in for about a day.
Bunny!
And I love bunnies, but I gave it to a, what do you call it? Like a foster
Shelter?
person? Yeah, no, a foster person near me that we
Oh,
met
nice.
up with. So it's at a good home because I have a cat and my cat hunts and goes outside. So if they were in the same room at all, that thing would be dead. And it was literally.
Yeah.
You can put up one of the photos I sent. It's so small.
There's one photo I love where it's so
Whoa.
tiny.
Is it the one where it's on the mattress?
Little baby.
Yes.
Yes,
Just a little baby
I love bunnies so much, but
Bunny.
I was like, I want to keep this thing, but I've never owned a bunny in my life, and Kodak's eventually gonna kill it, so I need to make sure it's
Yeah.
okay. But one day I'll
Kodak
have a
Black, by
rabbit.
the way.
Yeah, that's no. My cat's name is Kodak. Actually, I have a
Is that
story.
what
The photo. I remember when I lived with my mom. There was one day
What the
because
hell?
Kodak used to be an outside cat, and he would be outside all day, and then I would let him in at night. He doesn't do that anymore where I'm at because yard's too big. But there was one time where there was this awful fucking smell coming out of the vent, and I was tasked with finding out what it was because we could remove the vents. So a little while, like 20 minutes later, I find the bottom half of a rabbit, like its legs,
Oh,
and
no.
then a bunch of intestines in the fucking.
Oh, my
in the
God.
vent. And I
Oh,
had
no.
to throw it away. I never found the top half, but
Oh, Lily, you got
it
to
was
tell
just
us.
Oh.
the bottom half of the rabbit. And I, had to
I don't
throw it away.
know.
What story? Now I'm curious.
Lily has a horrible rabbit story.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god.
It's
I
okay,
ju-
I can handle it. Don't worry.
Dude, I don't know if I can.
It's
Oh,
so
okay.
sad.
Is it
No,
bad?
Dude,
No.
my dad. This was like, dude, so long ago.
Oh,
But my-
no.
My dad was mowing the lawn, like in the backyard.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
And, oh no, dude, you're not ready. And,
No, tell it.
Is
and
it like Final Destination?
hold on. And my dad, my god,
Poor
so
man.
our
Yeah.
dude, I don't know, dude, in our backyard, there were just around the area, there's just so many rabbits, and I think like a mom like had like a burrow of baby bunnies, like in our backyard.
Was this
And-
a wild or like a domestic rabbit?
It's wild.
Okay.
Yeah, but he ran one of them over with the lawnmower.
Oh.
And so what he does, because he's such a sensitive guy, is that he comes to me, and he's all like, Lily...
How old are you?
Dude, I was like 17.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
This
Oh
was
my
like
God.
this was like 10 years
It
ago.
was like 30 years ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And he came to me, and he's like, Lily, I ran over a baby bunny. Could you put it down for me?
Oh my god!
Put it down for me.
Are you kidding?
And I was like, okay. And I get up from my bed.
You had no qualms with this. You were just like, well,
Yeah.
He's like Homer, dude. He's fucking.
Yeah.
but no, I get that. But you didn't say like no. You were just
I
like,
was
well,
I was a little perplexed. I was like, what? And he was like, can you do it? I'm like, oh, okay, hold on, let me see. Like, like the fucking
Homer.
roles are reversed or something.
Yeah.
Where,
That's literally
Reverse,
that's
reverse.
literally Homer going to Lisa.
yes,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this man goes to, like, his 17-year-old teenage daughter, and is all like, can you do this for me? I ran over a bunny. But, I go to the backyard and I see it, and, like, you know, and I'm like, yep, that's a done,
Yep.
that one's done, so. And
Yeah.
so, like, I grabbed the
Jeez.
brick.
oh
and, you
no.
Yeah, oh god, it sucked.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Think about the rabbits, George.
That's
that,
insane.
Call that the episode. That's the episode title. Think about the
rabbits, George.
That's the episode
Okay.
title for this one.
that's
your-
just the most perplexing fucking situation ever.
Didn't your dad actually? I don't know if I should. Never mind.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah,
Say it.
we know. The viewers will never know.
We'll cut it out. I don't even know what he's gonna
Yeah,
say.
we'll cut it
Didn't
out.
your
Something to do
dad
with the
lock
cat?
a cat in the dryer and turn it on?
Yes,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
When I was like 1 year old, we had a
God.
cat. We had a kitten named Mabel. And it was like a gray kitten with blue eyes. It seemed pretty cute. I don't remember it at all. But yeah, I guess she like crawled in the dryer and he didn't notice. And yeah, he like just like he's like me. He's a huge fucking cat person. Like that's one of his like
Yeah.
top 2 favorite things ever. And he was beyond traumatized when that happened. He was like crying
That-
to my mom and
I was gonna
shit.
say, yeah,
God.
that must have destroyed him for like a year.
Yeah, no,
that
it
would
Yeah.
be insane.
it ruined him. That's like the worst thing you can do as a cat person is fucking do
God.
shit like that. And so I remember that story all the time when I do the laundry. I always like check everything.
Yeah.
If Merlin's in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, God.
Terrible.
Knock on
Merlin.
wood.
It is like sweet to see just like it's fucked up, but it is nice to see how kind of fucked up he was over it.
Yeah, no,
You
he
know?
was
Yeah.
traumatized.
Have I told you about the story of my dad the one time he owned a cat?
Oh no.
Okay, so
I think maybe.
my dad.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told it on the channel, so I'll tell it again. My
Yeah.
dad has always been a dog person, and he's always loved. He always has big ass dogs, and he always told me he fucking hated cats because the one time he had a cat, I was maybe 2 or 3 years old. He got a cat, I think, from like a neighbor or something that was moving. He had it for like maybe a month. Didn't name it. He literally just called it Cat.
Oh.
That was the
Amazing.
name he gave it. And the cat, he would feed it and everything. The cat threw up in his shoe once, and he got rid of it the day after. And
Oh,
he
no,
wrote
little
off.
baby.
He wrote off cats afterwards.
It was
The
a
little
kitten.
baby.
No, I don't remember if it was a kitten. I was too young, but it wasn't like an old cat. Maybe it was like a year
Yeah.
old. It was like I don't know. It was.
Damn.
It was just like God.
Do you want to hear a much nicer animal story?
Yes.
Sure.
Around again 10 years ago maybe I was probably
Yeah.
around 13 at this point. We came into possession of just this dog that we would just call him Dog
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
remember
I
that.
think we gave him a name but he didn't really care, so we
where
just
you
call him
at, Dog?
Dog. But he was like we think he was autistic, like for real. Like he showed the signs. This is the same dog that would shit in my bed. Like I'd wake.
Ah, yes, him.
But besides,
Love that guy.
but besides that, he was just a rowdy guy. You know, he just didn't listen.
Yeah.
And I remember one time he got on the kitchen table and ate my sister's bag of Doritos. And that
the
was
whole bag.
a whole giant bag of Doritos.
Oh my God.
And I was like on the couch next to the kitchen when this happened. I just didn't do anything.
You saw it.
I saw him do it. It was loud. It was like a glass table. I could hear like his paws on the table, just eating this giant bag of Doritos. And my sister came in, and she was like, "All right, that does it." And then she just opened the door and just let the dog outside,
What?
and just closed the door. and she was like, "I'm done." And then during this time, because my old house had like an apartment like attached to it, like it was like
Yeah.
annexed.
Yeah.
And at that time, my uncle Johnny and his weird, I think maybe schizophrenic girlfriend who believed that there was people living in the attic were living there.
Yeah.
And she took the dog. And she started
Oh.
calling him Benji.
Benji.
Little pup.
And it was like, alright, I guess it's their dog now. And then they moved away for something. And then I didn't see them for years and years and years. And maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, my sister and my mom were visiting my Uncle Keith, who is my Uncle Johnny's dad. And they were sending me photos, and they sent me photos of 2 dogs. And I was like, oh, that's cute. And they're like, do you recognize them?
Oh my
What are
God.
you talking about? And one of the dogs was just like this like golden dog that was like old and gray and fat. And it's like, it's Dog. I'm like, what are you talking? Wait, that one?
Dog is still around.
Yeah, he's still
Oh
around.
shit!
Oh
Dog.
my gosh.
Apparently, when they moved away, they gave him to my Uncle Keith. He's just been living there. And let me
That's
tell you,
awesome.
My Uncle Keith is like a fisherman. Like that's his day job. Is he like does charter boats and shit, and he lives in like this like giant like almost mansion house on the beach with like its deck and shit, and like this huge place. It's like wow, that dog is really getting everything.
Yeah, that dog's got
He won
the
the
good life.
lottery.
He won. He hit the
That
lotto.
dog,
Wow.
that dog got a better life than me.
Yeah.
Like
Goodness.
I did not expect that dog would still be alive.
Yeah.
he's still alive.
Wow. I haven't seen him since 2015.
That's crazy.
He's very old.
Hi, dog.
That's the
Aw,
dog that
good boy.
shit all over the room where we watched Jimmy Neutron, right?
That's correct.
Wow.
That's
And I'm
great.
guessing he doesn't do that anymore.
Wow.
legend.
What a celebrity. I've known that story for years. I didn't know the cult
Yeah.
was still
Seriously,
around.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I got a dog.
One of the few animals that went into that house and didn't die.
Yeah.
I got a story about a dog. I might have told this before, but it's been a while, so I'll tell it again. My mom has this dog. He's a little Chihuahua Dachshund mix. His name is... Sorry, had a burp. His name is Percy.
Percy.
He's a tiny little guy. You guys have... I don't know if I have any photos. If I do, I'll send it to Freeze.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I remember one time... It was the day I was about... Like... It was the day before I flew back to New York. I used to live in Washington. And the day before, Percy had gotten into one of my mom's edibles. And
no.
ate it and was freaking the fuck out. But I was like, the plane was, because all my shit was packed up, so I was just sleeping on the floor of the living room, like with a blanket, and I was gonna get up in the morning, and my mom was like, I don't know what to do with Percy, he won't sit down. Can you like watch him? So I was like, okay, here, come here, buddy, come here. And I had him, we like turned on the TV and we just watched movies and I fell asleep, right? I wake up 8 hours, like right, like my alarm goes off, about to go for the flight, right? I wake up, I look to my side, like I turn around like in a movie, there is a gigantic pile of shit directly next to my head. Like,
Surprise.
like literally like bigger than him.
No! What?
Damn.
It is enormous.
I wish you had a picture of that.
I don't, but I was like, oh my fucking god. Like, holy shit, that was enormous. And that just freaked me the fuck out. But he was perfectly fine. He was on the couch wagging his tail, and I was like, you have a long night, bud?
Clearly, he fucking shit out a brick.
Do you like it?
Did he like taking the shit? Do you love it?
Do you love it?
I was like, 'cause he was like, he's already a really neurotic dog. He's one of the small dogs, so he was freaking the fuck out when he was high. And it was like, all of his paranoia like left with his system when he literally shat it all out.
He's a whole new dog after that.
That's kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All of his
That's
problems.
the eighth wonder of the world.
I'll be trying to tell y'all, weed really solves everything.
He's a better dog.
I have another story that I think I've also told before on the podcast, or on the show, I mean.
Yeah.
The program.
On the
Yeah, the
program.
network.
My dad's sort of like Lily's dad, and like being very, very sensitive with animals. Like, because we'd always get dogs, and we lived next to a highway, and I guess in these dogs' vision, there was a giant cartoon steak on the highway, because every time they would manage to just run on the highway and get hit by a car.
Yeah.
Like, it would happen so often. And I remember one time we had this dog, Copper, who was we had her for like 6 years or something like that. Got hit by a car, and the guy who hit her stopped and was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And my dad was like, "You should leave now because I'm gonna go inside and grab a knife and come out here and stab you to death." But I remember one time, and I think I told this before, my mom's coworker was like going out of town for like vacation or something, and they asked if we could dog sit, and they brought the dog over, and that very night it got hit by a car and died.
No,
that's right. I do
wow.
remember that.
And my parents were like flipping out, trying
What
to
the
like,
fuck do we do?
What the fuck are we to do?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was maybe like 6.
I was gonna say, yeah, you were too busy playing on the Xbox. You didn't know what the fuck was
They
going
were like
on.
these women screaming.
I just remember. I don't know why. I just have memories of like, because for some reason, all of our family like meetings would end up just being like the bathroom. Like in front of like the mirror, like everyone would just be like standing in the bathroom talking. I don't know why, but it was just me and my sister sitting on the floor, and my two parents would be like, "No, you're gonna be the one to tell them. No, you took them out. You were the one to tell them that their fucking dog got hit by a fucking car." That dog immediately died. It was like, wow. I felt like I was in a movie.
I'm surprised.
Bodily and me.
I was surprised in the mix of all that they somehow ended up with like 6 other dogs in that little apartment before you had to move out of there.
Yeah. I also had another dog named Angel who was deaf and I think also blind.
Oh,
Like Helen Keller.
Angel.
And for
Yeah,
some reason I
that.
didn't believe her.
Oh.
So I would like get behind her and like go boo to try and like freak scare her and she didn't do anything. So I'm like, I was like, all right, you win this time. This time.
She's
yeah.
telling
You win
the
this
truth.
time.
You win this time.
Did it to Stevie Wonder.
And then that dog also got hit by a car.
Wow.
Oh, dude, every dog in
Yeah.
the house is getting
There
hit
is
by
a
car.
legitimate pet cemetery in my old house's backyard.
That's
There's
weird.
maybe 20 animals buried back there.
20?
Ugh.
Like
Jesus.
dogs and cats and like hamsters.
Why did
and
y'all
guinea
keep
pigs.
getting animals after the 5th one?
I don't know, and I don't get. We buried every single one of them. Like my dad got a shovel and would dig out graves for them.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Dude, after the 5th one, I would have been like, that's it. Like, we're just not cut out for this. We gotta
No,
stop.
I didn't even like animals after after about like the 6th dog died. I was like, we should just not get another one. But my mom would like find dogs at like the Dollar General, being like, and she looks just so sad. And
What?
It's like she was saying, "Take me home with you."
We know
That's how
who the
we
X
got-
Factor is. We know who the X Factor is.
That's how we got Lucy.
Yeah.
She just
That's
took-
crazy.
She was just in like the Dollar General, and my mom was the only person she would go to.